Okay, so folks, we want to say thank you, a very big thank you to all of you. Thanks for joining us on this very special coverage here today. Of course, this is Spoon TV. We are here today to provide a very special coverage for you on a program organized by the Congress, that's the Coalition for Democratic Change, the CDC. And as part of what we're going to be doing today, this full coverage, we are going to be bringing you all of the happenings from different parts of Monrovia or Montserrat County, where the CDC is going to be having the activities today. And so we encourage you to stay with us. Let's do this full coverage here together. It's brought to you by Spoon TV. And my name is Nelson Colette. Of course, we have our colleagues already out there in the field, and we are all set to make sure that we bring you all of the happenings here today on Spoon TV. So you can share the podcast, you can encourage someone to join us, of course, as we do this here together. So this program is organized by the Coalition for Democratic Change, or the CDC, and we are just less than 100 days to election in our country, as most of you are aware. And political parties across the country are carrying on different kinds of activities to that falls in line with what exactly the election is going to be. Those different activities leading to the conduct of the elections in the country. And yes, we saw some time ago the Unity Party had a very elaborate program in Grand Bassa County. Of course, there was another one in Nimba County, in Bon County, and of course, this is just another activity, this time around from the CDC. They had a very elaborate program in Grand Bassa County over the weekend when Bazolians, said they gave some citizens of Grand Bassa County endorsed the candidacy or the presidency or the second term bid of President George Weah in Grand Bassa County. Well, and it happened just on Friday, just on Saturday, in fact. And of course, this is another one here today. The last time the CDC had a very big program of such nature was in February. Of course, when they had that elaborate program at the Sports Commission, not Sports Commission, but the okay, so when they had that elaborate program in Central Monrovia. So we're here today. We are going to go straight up in the field to connect with some of our colleagues as we bring you this full coverage here today. But just to give you the lineup, we have Aaron Kuban. My colleague Aaron Kuban is going to be bringing us updates from the Vamuma, there in Cinco. Aaron Kuban will be bringing us all of the happenings. With an auxiliary of the CDC. We have Aaron Talu. Aaron Talu is going to be connecting with us from ELW Junction. Yes, we understand President George Weah and the rest of the team will be coming from that part of Montserrat County. They will be marching from ELW, coming all the way to the CDC headquarters where the actual program will be held today. And also, part of this live coverage or this full coverage here is Chokon Flama. Our colleague Chokon Flama will be giving us update. He's assigned with the CDC Youth League. They will be coming from across from the Bushel Island side of Montserrat County. They will be marching coming straight up to the CDC headquarters in Congo Town. And of course, Haji Masale is going to be giving us update from District 9. We understand he's going to be joining us from the Sharks with the team from the District 9 representative, Frank Safoko. They are going to be coming from that point. And of course, Seditians are trooping in, they're gearing up. Thanks a lot. The last event, elaborate event, was at the ATS. Yes, the ATS in Central Monrovia when Seditians trooped in. So we are going to connect now with Trocon Flama so we get some updates. I see there is already a queue in from Vamuma, where our guy Aaron Kuban is. And of course, let's see if we can bring Aaron Kuban in first. Then, of course, we will move in to get Chokon Flama coming in once he gets ready. So, Aaron, if you're there, we'd like to say welcome. Thanks for joining us on this full coverage here today. I see you're joining us from Vamuma. How are you, Aaron? Aaron Kuban, are you there? Okay. Aaron Kuban?
Are you getting me now?
Okay, now I'm getting you. You're okay now, Aaron.
Okay,
How are you?
it's good to join you. It's good to join you, Nelson, from our studio. And we are live here at the Vamuma Junction, where some ladies, mostly young ladies, are here under the banner Daughters of WIA. They are gathering from this end. We saw many of them here along with a band playing in preparation for this mass gathering at the CC headquarters under the banner Thank You rally. As you know, the Rudy Coalition for Democratic Change has been in power close to 6 years now. And the party, the Coalition for Democratic Change, and all of its collaborating political parties have set this day, Monday, to appreciate President George Weah for they for what they believe he has done, in terms of development, in terms of providing free tuition for students in public universities across the country and colleges, and also road connectivity and other issues. They thought that they should appreciate President George Weah for. And so they are gathering here, and according to what we've been told, right after this gathering, when they follow in the number, they're going to march over to the CC headquarters where the elaborate ceremony will be held.
So, you talked about the new gathering of the Daughters of WIA.
Nelson, are you there?
Yeah, Aaron, are you there? Are you hearing me well? Aaron, are you there? Aaron? Okay, there seems to be an issue here with Aaron's connection. We hope to have Aaron coming in very shortly. We hope to bring Aaron in here. But of course, you listen to my colleague Aaron Kuban there. He's joining us from Vamuma Intercession. And of course, where the folks have gathered, a group of young ladies under the banner Daughters of WIA. And of course, they have gathered there. And of course, they're going to be making their way at the CDC's headquarters where this elaborate program will be held today. But we're still going to bring you more of this because we have our colleagues in different parts of Monrovia assigned across to ensure that we bring you a full coverage of all of the happenings here today as Seditians or Liberians gather to appreciate President George Weah. They say that the program is called the CDC Thank You Rally. Well, there's contrary views with respect to an occasion like this, and sometimes it depends on the side of the table you sit. Well, there are some who think that yes, the CDC has done well to have such an elaborate program, while there are others who think it is not of any essence. In fact, judging from the workings of the CDC to have such a program. But we're going to bring you all of the views. We're going to bring you the analysis right here on Spoon TV. So we encourage you to stay with us. So let's see if we can connect with our guy. Aaron Tau is trying to join us, but let's see if we can bring Aaron Kuban back on. So we have more of this coming from Aaron. Aaron, are you there? Aaron, are you there?
Yes, I'm back here. What I just noticed is that not only the Daughters of WIA posted here, we have several other groups that are here. As I just saw the strong men and women exploring for WIA re-election. They are also posted here. There before here is their banner. We have the chief of protocol, commonly referred to, many of them in the city referred to her as Rescue Mother. She's here along with President George Weah and Vice President Dua Watida on this banner. And they come under the banner, the strong men and women exploring for Weah re-election. Also, yeah, there's another group here called the Ambassadors of Rescue Mother. The Ambassador of Rescue Mother for the re-election of President Weah. Also, yeah, gather at this Vamuma House Junction, getting ready to march over to the city headquarters. There's another group here, Mawin for Weah. Mawin is the Commerce Minister Nelson, as you know. Our auxiliary group is also here, Mawin for Weah, Friends of Mawin Dix for President Weah re-election 2023 is also posted here. And I believe they are all, different auxiliaries of the CDC, all, gallery here to march over to the CDC headquarters to appreciate President George Weah for his close to 6 years rule over Liberia. And so this one is the Weah Taylor Say Thank You, Mossoraro County. That's the Weah Taylor Say Thank You, Mossoraro County. That's why it's written on this banner. Hope we can count on. And this is another banner of the Maui for Weah, Supreme Sisters for President Weah. They are honoring the Maui for Weah with the sub-name Supreme Sisters for President Weah re-election. So they are all here gathering to march over to the city headquarters. We've been seeing pockets of people along the street. I was just from Central Monrovia. I saw a few people walking towards the CDC headquarters, some of them getting on motorcycles. But Nelson, when you are talking about the analysis about this entire event, you know that there are some, aside from the event that took place at the ATS, this day is quite different. The day started with a ring, so we'll be looking out for, when the rain subsides, and then more citizens will come outside. About what we've noticed so far, they're not ready in a very huge number, but it's too early to say as to whether the number is going to remain this way, because citizens are always, gathering very huge number in response to their party's call. So this is quite different with the fact that we have a heavy downpour of rain early this morning.
And that's exactly what I was about to ask, talking about the turn up. Yes, because you showed us one side of the road where the CD chains, and sometimes it depends on the angle of the camera, the angle you captured. It appeared that the guys were in their numbers, but at some point, we got to see a whole different side of the road, like what I'm seeing on the screen now. There's a whole different side of the road where some other people are going about their normal activities. But Aaron, tell us, what are some of the notable names that you can point out to at this particular venue where you are right now? Who are some of those individuals living high profile citizens that you can recognize at this very venue at Vamuma where you are right now?
Nelson, except that I may not be able to recognize some of the individuals by face to know whether they are high-ranking officials, but for the ones that I can recognize and by name, I've not seen them. Those are top officials of the CDC here. All of the people that are people who are honored, these auxiliaries that have gathered here, different auxiliaries that are gathered in the compound of the Vamuma House, getting ready to march. They are just. When we were speaking, I saw another group just directly opposite the FE junction under the light. Where you used to have the traffic light there, there's another group there gathering. We'll try to see as to whether we can move there very shortly to also bring you, a view of them. But they are actually gathering in different areas. There are also a group around the petrol tray gas station. Within the gas station vicinity, there are people also gathering. And opposite the gas station vicinity, just across the Vamuma House area, there are people also gathering different numbers. So those are some of the reasons why maybe you will not see the number being huge within the stream, because they are gathering for different locations. But there are heavy jubilations going on here, especially in the Vamuma House area, with the band being played in preparation for this event.
Okay, now, Aaron, tell us. We're talking about this gathering today, and citizens have gathered at that particular location. But what is it like with respect to the presence of the security? The security officers. Do you see police officers, maybe guiding what the people are doing? Is there a presence of the security at Vamoma right now as we speak?
That's it. Vamuma Junction is regularly known for having security officers here controlling the flow of traffic. But I've noticed a new set of police officers, those ones who are considered as new recruits. They are, yeah, they are here to in front of
Being
me between the traffic,
guiding
trying to make sure that they have,
police.
trying to make sure that they can control the traffic and have free flow of people. Yeah, so we have some of them posted here. You have them right before the camera here, in front of you, between the road. That the group I was referring to is just across the road there, on the
Okay.
Bamuma end, just across the road, called the Jungle Women Movement. Also, yeah, we see them with sugar canes on their hair, maybe to illustrate and show that they are actually from the jungle or so. But they are also here posted to have their own band sets to jubilating. It is yet known whether this is going to be the single assembly point, but from what I've noticed here, this seems to be the single assembly point for those coming from central town, because most of the slurries are actually gathering at the Bamoma end here. So, but this is not official. But this is what I've noticed, that most of the folks are gathering. You see, few of them on different slurries gathering here at the Bamuma end. We see another group on this side again. Just as the group I was talking about within the vicinity of the petrol trade area, they are also gathering in preparation for this rally. Yeah, so this might be
Okay, Aaron, let's
the
hold you
assembly point
there.
for those coming from the other side.
Okay, so let's hold you there and try to connect with Aaron Talu. You can just mute your mic immediately before we do this. We try to connect with Aaron Talu. Aaron Talu is somewhere around the ELW belt, where President George Weah and his team is expected to be coming from. Aaron will join the live stream, but before that, let's connect with him via audio to know exactly what it's like to where he is. Aaron, welcome. Thanks for joining the live stream.
Thank you, Nancy, and good afternoon, school. I'm right at the ELW junction that you rightly said.
Okay, so Aaron, what is it like right now at ELW Junction with respect to the turn up this CDC Thank You rally that is held today? What's the atmosphere like at ELW Junction right now?
So earlier, before coming here, I went Tupo Road from the down Tupo Road belt, where you have one CDC minister live around the two river. I saw two buses and two pickup to pick up citizens who live down Tupo Road, and I made my way around the citizen community in as well. And I saw few citizens in a t-shirt and a lapa as well. I moved to Tupo Road Junction, where the junction is partly empty. And currently I'm at ELW Junction, where few people here, a pocket crowd here, who making their way as well to the party headquarters.
Okay, so Aaron, let's take it one step at a time. You said you are at ELW Junction right now, and what is it like? First of all, let's start from the ELW Junction where you are. What is it like right now with respect to the turn up at ELW Junction?
Nelson, the tenor is full. I can see countless people here who are making their way to a party headquarters, who have their identity on. They have party t-shirt and they have the CDC beret. Some of them have lapa hat on them.
Okay.
With President Weah and the Vice President Joe Howard take a photo on the lapa. So but there are few people I'm seeing here. Very, very few.
Okay. So that's at ELW Junction. So, but now let's talk about Duper Road Junction. You said you also made your way at the Duper Road Junction. What is it like? What did you see there? What exactly were you able to capture there?
So, similar thing implied at Duper Road Junction. Also, few turnout with their party emblem on them.
Okay.
So the number is not huge. It's a pocketed crowd, probably 15, 16, you know. But one may say it's still early. But for the local thing, it's after 12. So I'm seeing a very pocketed crowd for the Football Junction end and as well as here David Junction end.
Okay, so what exactly, who are those, in fact, that are supposed to be coming from the ELWN of for this rally today? Is it President George Weah and his team, or who are those that are supposed to be coming from there?
So Nelson President Weah now resides on 9th Street. So it is expected that he will come from the 9th Street end. But you know, the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Nathaniel Palomagio, live around the Aratu belt. Aratu is in Montserrado County. It's a boundary between Montserrado and Marguerite, there where he lives. So he is expected to bring some crowd from that end. But as we speak, I'm yet to see that. And around the Tupo Road Junction, you have Professor Wilson Tape, who also live around down Tupo Road, where you have the two river. You also expected to bring some crowd there as well.
Okay. So
yeah, so I'm seeing a bus here. Normally we call it Killer Bean bus. It is filled with partisans from around the Tupo end. They are making their way to the party headquarters.
Okay, so Aaron, we will have you posted, and you can keep giving us update. We will also like to have you joining by means of the.
So this one for Johnsonville. Johnsonville is in district number 2, Montserrado County. This one here for Johnsonville is making our way to party headquarters. Okay,
so we'll also like you to come on, join, enter the studio so our people can be able to see exactly some of the things that you're talking about. So you give us a clear picture of what you're talking about, Aaron.
Certainly.
Okay, thanks a whole lot for giving us update. Thanks a lot, Aaron.
Okay, Nelson, I will remain posted.
Okay, so our guy Aaron Talu there, of course, he's giving us update. We are hopeful of connecting with Chokon Flama. Chokon Flama is with the CDC Youth League. They are coming from across the Bushel Island area, as we are informed. So Aaron, that's Chokon Flama will be joining us very shortly to give us some updates as to what the CDC Youth League is doing as well with respect to this particular rally here today. So it's called the CDC Thank You Rally. Of course, CDCians are gathering today to appreciate President George Weah for his about 6 years of leadership of the country. They say he has done well. And of course, that's why they've organized this rally here today to appreciate the president. So Spoon TV, we're here to bring you all of the updates from the different locations where CDCians are gathering today so that you get an understanding of what's going to be happening in Monrovia here today. Now, also, as part of what we're going to be doing here is that we're going to be bringing you some analysis on these issues till we get at the actual program. So we have Aaron Kuban is still here with us. He's still giving us some a view of what the Vamuma is. Vamuma, as you know, is situated right there in Sinco. Is one of those very famous places in Sinco. So, Aaron Kuban, are you there?
Yes, Nelson, I'm getting you.
Okay, so now let's talk about the traffic situation. Let's talk about the traffic situation. Usually, when you have these kinds of gathering, there's most times an issue with traffic. The traffic gets congested, especially considering the fact that people use the main road, walk on the side of the road. Sometimes those huge buses, you have people all around the buses, and they're all walking right on the road. What is it like? What have you observed so far with respect to the flow of traffic?
Excuse me, Nelson. When I talked to you earlier on, the traffic was actually flowing. But what we just witnessed is a particular group of citizens that came from towards town. They are using the main road to march towards the headquarters. We've noticed that there's a little traffic here that has been created, as you see through the street. There's a little traffic because they are using the main road to parade over to the headquarters. So the traffic has have started forming, but it's not yet huge because it just started. And so, but we know that much of this will be seen. Many of the citizens who come from other locations, bashing the main street, especially walking, obviously we will have to disrupt the free flow of traffic. So, but the police, what I've noticed, the police here at the Bamuma Junction, they've been trying to make sure that the traffic flows freely. Yes, but just few minutes ago, a few group of citizens marching, yes, has caused this traffic to form as you see in your stream.
Wow, wow. Okay, so right at Vamuman, what we're getting from you is that there are over three auxiliaries, over three groupings that have gathered at Vamuman right now as we speak. So you talked about the daughters of Wia, and what's the next one?
The Maui for we are also here, daughters of we are also here. Then you have the rescue uh, honor the for the how do you call her? The chief of protocol, Fina Bono. Also, yeah, chief of protocol, Fina Bono, also has a group here. And so there are several groups that have gathered here to also move forward to the city headquarters to appreciate President George here.
Okay. Okay, so Aaron, thanks for giving us update there. We are now trying to connect with Chokon Flama. We're trying to connect with Chokon Flama. I think we have Chokon here. Chokon will be joining the live stream, but in the meantime, let's get some updates from him via audio, here, so that Chokon can tell us where he is. Okay, so it appears that Chokon Flaman is in a very tight position right now. But we'll keep giving you updates. Let's hope we can connect with Haji Masale as well. And Aaron Tyler will be coming in to tell us exactly where he is and what the situation is at his own location. So now let me bring Chokon Flama in. Chokon Flama is assigned with the Youth League, the CBC Youth League, and let's see what it's like to where he is right now. Hello, Chokon. Chokon, are you there? Chokon?
Yeah, Nelson, thank you for joining me from the Tottenham Boulevard. So I'm the second junction right here, just a few meters. Nelson, you getting me?
Yes, sir. You are live. Chokon, you are live.
Nelson, are you there?
I'm here, Chokon. You are live. You are live. You are very loud and clear. Chokon, you can go ahead. You are loud.
Okay. Yes, thank you for joining me from the second boulevard, from the 72nd Boulevard here, where citizens are making their way to the party headquarters. They're making their way to the party headquarters in their numbers, in buses,
Okay,
on motorcycles, tricycles,
so Chokon, I want you to tell
and
us.
many are also walking at the headquarters of the CDC to attend this program on today.
So, Chokon, I want you to tell us who exactly are those that are taking up, let's say, picking up from the 72nd junction where you're speaking to us from right now. Who are those that are picking up from there? Okay, so there seems to be an issue here with Chokon. Let's hope we can get Chokon coming in later. But let's now bring Aaron Talu here with us to give us some updates on the situation. He's going to be telling us where exactly he is right now. So Talu, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Talu, you have to unmute. Um, okay, so we hope Talu can unmute and join us later to give us more updates here. So okay, so we hope Talo can join us. We make the adjustment. Talo coming in. But as you see here, folks, technicians are gearing up, of course, gathering from different locations, making their way at the party's headquarters in Congo Town, where they are going to be having a thank you rally today, uh, appreciating President George Weah for 6 years of leadership to the country. They are going to be, of course, celebrating 6 years of leadership after being in opposition for 12 years. And this is happening just on the eve of election, if you may, because we're just a couple of about a month or two to election, less than 100 days to the October 10 election. So let's see if we can have Aaron Talo coming back to give us update from where he is right now. Aaron Talo, thanks for joining us.
Yes, Nelson, thank you. I'm back. I'm still at the ELW junction, where this place there is no traffic. There's a free flow of traffic here. This place is still under construction, but it's in use now. People are using it, but there is no traffic here. The place seems to be normal. I'm not saying that before when CDC having activity, you see the place is very crowded, but this one seems to be different. I'm seeing Liberians moving about doing that normal thing. Just few partisans. These are some of them. Two of them just up in a party euphoria and are making their way towards the party headquarters.
So where you are right now, you see just two citations from the ELW junction, and the traffic is a free one. But before now,
yes, it's a free flow traffic. So I just saw 4 women just in part from Keke. So make it seven of them that are right here at the ELW junction. As you can see them.
Okay, so it means that the number is
as you can see.
increasing.
Yeah, I'm seeing 2 men. I'm seeing 2 men. I'm seeing 2 men and 4 women here at the ELW junction.
Okay, so that's a great one. So it means that gradually the number is increasing. But what is it like at ELW junction right now, Aaron? Is it rainy or do you have a sunny weather at ELW? Because that's one of the factors that would impact some of these kinds of gathering. When there's a heavy rain, then of course some people will get to stay away, and that becomes some of the reasons why occasions like these, in some cases, will not be fully attended.
Yeah.
So what is it like? Is it rainy?
Well, it's a friendly weather. It's not really. It just drifting a bit, but it's not heavy. People are moving doing a normal thing. So this is not a rain to stop people from going abroad or from going to where you want to go. Yes. So people are doing a normal thing. Like you see, I don't have umbrella. I'm standing right outside here. So there is no rain. People are moving about doing that normal thing. I'm seeing marketeers. I'm seeing keke rider, pimping operator, taxi driver, pedestrian. People are just moving about doing that normal thing. So I'm seeing a pickup, Nelson. If you can see, I'm seeing a pickup coming, filled with citizen. You can identify them by their beret, the red beret, with their lapel along with their shite on, with President Weah photo and the vice president photo as well. As you can see, this is a pickup, is moving towards the party headquarters.
Okay, so now
I'm sure you are seeing a pickup. I'm sure you are seeing a pickup.
I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that very clearly. I'm seeing that. But now let's talk about
Okay.
let's talk about the situation before now.
Nelson, are you there?
Okay, Aaron, do you want to give us Kuma, do you want to give us some updates from where you are? Is there any recent development you want to fill us anyway? Okay, so
Nelson,
Yeah, there are more people stay gallery here at the Bamuma stay here, but I just wanted to chip in on the issue that Aaron Talo was talking about as it relates to people gathering. If the CDC is able to to raise the number of people that they raised out there during the gathering at the ATS. It actually speak. It actually speak. I mean, it will actually speak a volume because today is Monday, Nelson. Let's remember that today is Monday, and it's a major working day. I know that the CDC might want to prove a point that they have the number and they can disrupt normal activities in the country as it relates to economic issues and other social issues in the country because they have the number in their thinking. And so, if they succeed in doing that and having thousands of people that gather at the ATS, it will actually speak volume. But in the other, in the another V2, if they can even get half of that number, it also show that they still remain, dominant in politics because uh, today is a working day. Many people, whether they love the party or not, if you, for instance, on a Monday like this, if you have an exam, at your school, you wouldn't want to miss an exam because of political activity. When the most significant thing you would do in support of that person is to go and cast a ballot. So you would say, when the day of the election comes, I can go and cast my ballot and go and take my exam today. So I don't have to go at that event and be there by all means. So I know that the CDC wants to prove a point, but on the other hand, if they don't have that number that they raised from the ATS, let's also recognize that today is Monday, and I think that this was not a better day to choose, most especially as it relates to the recent crowd politics that have been going around. Most often when events of such take place, many people will say, "Where is the photo for this place? Where is the photo for this place?" Because they want to compare the crowd. But the CDC chose to have a rally on a Monday. And I believe they want to prove a point, like I said. But if they cannot get the number they got from the ATS, it obviously mean that two factors: whether the CDC is not popular enough to pull that number, or today is Monday, it is a working day.
Yes, Aaron, you're right on that. But like one aspect you just talked about, talking about the issue of exams and maybe in the case where someone needs to take an exam, I think for that aspect, the selection of the date, or this particular time for this rally was a strategic one, and I think it consider that aspect as well, because as we speak, colleges or university, most universities and colleges in our country are closed right now, and even the high schools are closed. High schools are not open, and I think that all by itself is one factor that will give rise for so many people to attend, despite today being a Monday. And talking about work, productivity, and everything, we are aware that the government employs a very huge number of people in the country, and the government controls, basically what happens with respect to whether those people should go to work or not. And so, from that aspect, that could just play in the favor of the CDC and this particular rally that we have today. While I also acknowledge the other aspects that you talked about with respect to maybe today being Monday and some people wanting to attend to other work activities rather than attending the rally. But again, like Aaron Talu said, it's still maybe too early. It's just 12 o'clock. We have 28 minutes going up to 1. So we have up until maybe the evening hours. So we look forward to seeing what happens from now to that time. So Aaron Talu, I see you are still at ELW Junction. Is the number increasing to where you are?
Eh? The CDC in Tampa, Nelson, you can bear me witness when the citizen having activity, even on Sunday, even on first Sunday, you will see time that this it will be a massive turnout. But unless this one, you have 20, you have 27 minutes to 1 p.m. But you still seeing the street empty. You still seeing the street empty, and you still seeing Liberian moving about doing that normal thing. You still seeing motorcycle. You still seeing keke. I mean, they are doing that normal thing, and I can see there is a free flow of traffic here. So I mean, the what Aaron said, for me, it is a little bit different because you don't have any high school in session. More universities are closed, as you rightly said.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that before CDC having activity like this, CDC having activity like that, you'll see the script jam pack and you'll see the CDC party emblem everywhere. But on that this one, it's a little bit different, Nelson. You can see that
Okay.
you can
So,
see you can
Aaron
see
Talu,
people. Yeah, you can see people doing a normal thing. You know, although today is not a blue day called by CDC, you can see people doing a normal thing. Although it's just a normal working day. And right before the RRL building, you can see car park here. People are doing a normal thing. Although it's just a regular working Monday. This is a
okay.
building. Yeah.
So, Aaron Talu, thanks for giving us that update there. But Aaron Kuban, from what I'm seeing on the stream, it appears that the number is increasing at Vamuma, or is it due to the camera angle or what? Tell us.
And so what I noticed now, they are prepared to leave this end.
Okay.
I think these auxiliaries are leaving out towards the CPS headquarters. Most of them there's an auxiliary of Maui Beach. So Maui Beach auxiliary is also is leaving now. We still have the doctors of Ria still posted here. We still have the strong men and women of women auxiliary for the re-election president. We are also here. So Maui Beach auxiliary is also leaving now. So the number in here will drop. What we notice in here will drop. But I see most of the folks on that side. Usually the youth league will always wear this uniform, like the red and the blue. So apparently these are members of the youth league also trying to gather here also to march over to the CUT headquarters, and they are here too as well. But like you said, the number here has increased. When you first joined me, these guys that you have before you here, they were not here. Many of the people were here were predominantly female. But now you have males here also that are gathering ready to move forward to the city headquarters. So the number is increasing gradually and on a very, but I can admit at a slow pace. It's not like you have other rallies like every
Okay. 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 So, Aaron, thank you for giving us an update. And of course, looking at the situation, the Vamuma where those people have gathered is not very far from the TDC headquarters. It's just, maybe a 5 minutes walk from Vamuma to the CDC's headquarters, where they are gradually making their way. And so we look forward to seeing what happens. And of course, we are going to exactly what the atmosphere is like there. Okay, so what the atmosphere is like there at the CDC headquarters, to give our folks a clear understanding of what's happening there. And we are yet to hear from Haji Masale as well, and also Chokon Flama. Chokon, the last time we connected with him, he's at the second junction, and that's one of the areas that seditionists are gathering as well. Once we connect with Chokon, he's going to be telling us who are those that are gathering there and what the momentum is like from the 72nd end of Montserrat County, as seditionists are gathered today, or they are gearing up for the CDC thank you rally to President George Weah for providing leadership for the country for about 6 years. About 6 years. The CDC government was inducted into office on the 22nd of January in 2018. So from that time up until now, we have about 5-6 months or so to make it exact 6 years since the CDC ascended to leadership after being in the opposition for 12 unbroken years. And of course, CDC has now tested what it means to be in leadership. They've served the country. Of course, they've been given the opportunity to provide the quality of leadership that they promised the Liberian people while they were in opposition. And it's been 5 years, pretty close to 6 years. And of course, seditionists are today, as we get up for election, they are gathering today to appreciate the president for providing leadership for about 6 years in the country. So we'll go now to connect with Chokon Flama. But just before we do that, let me say that we are live on Spoon TV on Facebook. We are live on Fabric TV on Facebook. We are also live on Supra TV on Facebook. We're live on YouTube at Spoon Talk Live. So you can join us from any of these platforms. If you're already following from there, we want to say thanks for following. And we ask you to share the broadcast as you come on. So let's go to Chokon Flama, our colleague there. He's somewhere around the boulevard. He's going to be giving us updates from there. Let me say hello to you, Chokon. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Chokon, are you there? Chokon? Are you with us, Chokon Flama?
Yeah, Nelson, are you getting me?
Okay, now I'm getting you. You're loud. So tell us, Chokon, I see here, where exactly are you right now?
Yes, Nelson, are you getting me?
You are very loud, Chokon. You are clear. You're coming in very well. I want you to tell us where exactly are you right now, Chokon Flama? Chokon, are you with us? Chokon, are you here? Okay, so there seems to be a little bit of issue with Chokon here. We hope we can get him coming back to give us more updates. But from what I saw on the stream, though, we couldn't get him to say exactly where he's joining us from, where he was supposed to give us that update from. But I saw Boulevard. Yes, that's what I remember seeing. So maybe that's the 72nd Boulevard that connects with the Tottenham Boulevard, coming towards the Congo Town side of the place. So Chokon is going to come back to give us more updates on that. But let's see. Aaron Kuban and the rest of the folks are leaving. The last time we spoke with Aaron, he said the folks are now getting ready to move to the headquarters of the CDC. So as they get up, Chokon will be giving us, that's Aaron Kuban will be giving us more updates. But we still see on the screen some of the images or some of what's happening at ELW Junction. Well, it's no secret that most times when we have these kinds of activities, now the last time the program was held at the ATS, former Minister McGill and the rest of the team, they drove from all the way Margibi County, and they made their way straight up to the Antoinette Tottenham Stadium in Central Monrovia. And it was a very elaborate one. The road was crowded and people trooped in, and because he's pulling the crowd. I mean, Minister McGill is pulling the crowd in Margibi County. And of course, when you have these kinds of activities, he will obviously come from that side of the country with his own group of people. And so it is expected that he will today, talking about former state and presidential affairs minister McGill, Nathaniel McGill, it is expected that he will be coming from that side of the place. He will be coming from that side of the place with his team. All right, he will be coming from that side of the place with his team as well today. But from all indications, especially from what we're seeing here on the stream, it clearly tells us that Minister McGill and his own entourage or his team of citizens, they're yet to make their way through. We hope to get some updates from them as well. All right, and so this is where we are. Spoon TV, we are bringing you a full coverage of the CDC Thank You Rally, and it's held in Montserrat County. The official program will be at the headquarters of the CDC. But what you see now is just the build up, and we are bringing you updates from the different locations where CDCians are gathering today to have this rally a great one. Now, talking about rally, different political parties. Now, let me just come in with this. before I bring some of my colleagues in. I see they're gearing up to come on live. But different political parties have held their own rallies. We saw the CPP held their We Tire Suffering rally. Um, it was a much publicized. It was talked about. There was very great publicity around it, But yes, and that rally went on peacefully. Yes, though some people have fears about what it will have turned out to be, but that rally went on peacefully. And of course, this is another one. This time around, it is the CDC, the Coalition for Democratic Change, that is having her own rally today. And why they're having this rally? They say they want to tell President George Weah and the CDC thank you. But I'm thinking, is it the CDC telling the CDC thank you for providing leadership? But well, we'll get to bring more updates on that. But that's exactly what we are doing here today, or that's exactly what we will be doing here. We'll keep bringing you updates as we go on throughout today. So I see Chokon Flama is here now. Let's hope we can get a better audio from Chokon Flama as we have him now live on the stream. Chokon, thanks for joining us. Where are you joining us from, Chokon? Chokon, are you there?
Yeah, Nelson.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello, Nelson.
You are live, Chokon. Please go ahead. You are live, sir.
Okay, we're trying to make our way at the headquarters of the CDC, where the entire Thank You Jamboree, the event will be taking place. We're been bringing you updates on how the CDCians, Weahians, Jowians, they have been trooping to the party headquarters for this remarkable event. So we're making our way there. Despite the rain, they are still here, and they depart the rain. We're trying to get there. Very wet, but yet we're gonna get there.
Okay, now Chokon, I want you to tell us. You just came from 72nd Junction. From the 72nd Junction is that connection between the Japan Freeway and that of the Tottenham Boulevard that connects by way of the 72nd Boulevard. So what was it turn out like at 72nd where you are on your way from right now? Tell us what was it like with respect to.
As you can see,
Go ahead, Chokon, you're live.
as you can see, the turnout is still massive. Some are walking. Some are walking, some are on motorcycles, some are on tricycles, some are on trucks, on buses, and making their way. They gather. Some gather at on the second junction this morning, and they made their way. As you can see, Nelson, on the screen here, celebration is ongoing. So you see here, making their way at the headquarters of the CDC, where we are going. Some have been walking since morning. And this is the street. And that's it.
Wow. 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 Okay.
So in a moment from now, we will arrive at the headquarters of the CDC, where the official Jamboree, parade, thank you, rally is ongoing.
Chokon, thanks for giving us that update there. So you guys are making your way now at the CDC headquarters. You guys are making your way now at the
So
CDC headquarters.
we're making our way. Take your whole time, yeah. Take time. Take your whole time to move along. So they crowd trooping along. So we're gonna bring you update as the crowd goes on at the headquarters of the CDC.
Okay, so thanks for giving us that update, Chokon. We appreciate, and we can see that the momentum is huge. So, Chokon, are you there? Chokon, we
Nelson?
want you, yeah, tell us about the different
So
groupings
the
that
crowd is
you are
on.
moving with here right now. Chokon, we
Children
want you to
are on.
give us an understanding of who those different auxiliaries are they from the CDC? What was the name of this particular group? Is it the youth league or what? Chokon, are you there?
Nelson? Nelson?
Okay, Aaron, go ahead, Aaron.
I don't really think someone is getting you, but latest information coming is that we've been told that the youth league is going to gather from here. The chairman of the youth league, uh, Emmanuel Johnson, is going to come over to the Bamuma house here, where they're going to march. While you just saw some of the guys that were going out of the Bamuma house to move on to the headquarters, they were told to stop and wait for the chairman. So the chairman of the youth league is going to come from here. So I'm not really sure whether the group that someone is moving with is the youth league. It must be another story or just people supporters of the city moving towards the headquarters. So the information is that the youth chairman is going to come from single end from around 8th Street,
Okay,
where it's going to come here. There will be a parade from here to the headquarters of the city, just
okay,
opposite the
okay. Well, that's a great one. Well, let's go to ELW Junction. Aaron Kuban, I'm going to come back to you. But let's go to ELW Junction where Aaron Talu is right now. Talu, what is it like? Any change? Any update you like to give us from ELW Junction?
So right before the GD ban at ERW Junction, it's still the same. It's still the same. People still doing that normal thing. But a few minutes ago, I saw a pickup truck from the Dubai end that just
Okay,
fly the street from the Dubai end and is moving toward the party headquarters. And I'm seeing few of them on motorbike as well moving toward the party headquarters. So the Chokon said about the 72nd Boulevard end. For me, I'm not surprised that the turnout is huge there because you have Tomo Fala who live around there. He here from District Number 5. He
okay,
is he is a representative of District 5, and he is an influential person as well in that district. So you expect to bring out huge number from that district. But on that District 4 is a little bit difficult. The citizens don't have a representative in District Number 4. So it's also expected that the turnout from District 4 will not be huge as compared to District 7, District 8, District 9, and District 5 due to the representation of people who are from that district to be in the House of Representatives. But I'm expecting that the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Natalia Faro Magio, will bring a entourage from the ELWN and also from the RA2N that also converge at the party headquarters. But as we speak, people are still doing a normal business and moving towards the SD Cooper Junction where he expected to to join the colleagues to move toward the party headquarters.
okay. So that means that you will remain at the ELW junction until the former minister McGill and his entourage can make their way there.
Yeah, so I'm making my way at the SD Cooper Junction, You know, the
Okay.
main junction of the ELW is going under construction. So people from the RIM use the SD Cooper Junction, you know, to make their way to town. So I'm making my way to the SD Cooper Junction where he expected to join a colleague to move at the party headquarters.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Palu, thanks for giving us that update. We're gonna keep in touch with you and keep giving us update from the ELW junction, because Liberians are yearning to see what the turnout will be like, especially when former Minister Nathaniel McGill will come from the Margibi side, the R2 community with this interact, what exactly it will be like. So thanks for giving us update. We're gonna keep posted.
And Nelson, before you go,
Mhm.
at this time, this place should have been jammed back because you have Joseph Toy, who is an assistant minister also in district number 6, and he from the CDC. So he's an influential person as well. And you also have Ase. Ase also from the Ministry of Youth and Sport. You
Mr.
also from
Isaac
district number
Wu.
4. Yeah, means your asset though. You also from district number 4. But I'm not seeing the number that I'm supposed to see from district number 4 due to their presence in that district. You also have Professor Winston Tape who also live in that district as well. You have Henry Family who also here from that district. You were once a lawmaker for that district and now he is a minister at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. But I'm not seeing the turn out from that district based on their presence in that district.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
we look forward to seeing how it goes, because Aaron, you are aware that a lot of people will say that it's pretty too early for a very huge turn up. Maybe some
But
people
but
are.
Nelson, you have 4 minutes to one. You have 4 minutes to 1 p.m. It is not early. You have 4 minutes to one.
And
And
again,
uh,
it
normally
depends on
CDC
where
that you
your.
know,
Mhm.
that normally CDC that you know when CDC talk about having activity at this time, the script should be locked down and people. I mean, cars should not be applying that what I'm seeing now. There's a free flow of traffic, people moving here and there, people are doing a normal thing. There is no traffic at all. It seems to be
Okay.
today it's just a regular Monday.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aaron, and again, it depends on what early or late is for a particular individual, and what exactly the time is that some of those people have set up to be able to make their way at the rally. But yes, and all things constant, we look forward to seeing how the rally goes today. Talo.
Certainly, certainly. Yeah.
Okay.
So we
Okay. So now while we try to do this, Aaron Kuma is still at Vamuma. We are told that the CDC U League chair will be joining, and the rest of the team will be joining from Vamuma end now instead of across or the Butcher Island side where that we initially announced where they had initially planned to take off from. Well, what are some of the reasons behind that? We don't know, but that's what they decided to do. So there's a little bit of shift in with respect to where the CDC Youth League is going to be taken off from, and so we remain here. The team from District 5, uh, the team is en route now. Of course, they're moving to the headquarters of the CDC. It's a rainy day in Monrovia, folks. Let me say that it's a rainy day here. It might not be as heavy as one would imagine, but it is actually a rainy day here. So we look forward to seeing how it goes today with the CDC Thank You Rally after 5 to 6 years of leadership told the Liberian people. The CDC has organized a thank you rally that is going on here today. So we look forward to seeing what happens. Let me recognize some of you here who have joined us on the live stream. Yes, as we are going to bring you more updates here. Now, let me recognize some of you in no special order. I see Frank Morba. Thanks for joining us. Ibrahim Jallo, Fakir, thanks for joining us. I see Majo James Kotu, thanks for joining us on the does this very special coverage here, a full coverage on the CDC thank you rally. And I see, okay, Majo James Kotu. Okay, so I already mentioned your name. I see Jay Mabozo Barkley. Thanks for joining us. He said today is CDC Day. The next party you see. Okay, so it's moving so fast. Baron, thanks for joining us. It says CDC political commodity is dismantling our country, diminishing our country. He says. Well, I see Bangali Costa Jabate. All right. Bangali, thanks for joining us. I see Edward Kuku, thanks for joining us. I see Eric Dazi. Eric Dazi, thanks for joining us. Musa Kanen is following as well. Thanks for joining us. Emmanuel Williams, he's joining us from Riverside County. Thanks for joining us, Emmanuel Williams. Dennis Ware, thanks for joining us from Maryland County. Thanks for falling from that part of the country. I see Dennis Jala. Thanks. Bangali Costa Jabate. Thanks. Yeah, so thanks to all of you for joining us. And we ask you to share the show because we're going to be bringing you all of the analysis, all of the updates, everything you need to know about this special coverage or about this special rally, this CDC Thank You rally that is being organized by the Coalition for Democratic Change here today. We're going to bring you all of the updates. So just keep following, keep sharing the show. We're live on Spoon TV. We're live on Fabric TV. We're live on the Super TV or on Facebook. And we're also live on YouTube at Spoon Talk Live. And so thanks to you for joining us on this very special coverage here today. So we're going to move on to bring you more updates. Well, we will connect with our guy, Haji Masale. Haji should be at the headquarters of the CDC. We want to bring you update from the CDC headquarters. Let's get to know exactly what's happening at the grounds of the CDC. Is the entire place blue now, or are Liberians still making their way? Of course, we're going to get to establish that as we move on here with this full coverage. And that's why it is a full coverage, because we have our cameras mounted all in the streets of Monrovia to let you know exactly what is happening in the country today with respect to the CDC rally. ELW Junction, or the SD Cooper Road, from what I see here on the stream, still appears to be partly empty in terms of seeing seditions in their blue. It's partly empty. There seem to be what one would term as a normal Monday, or a normal working day in Monrovia at the ELW Junction, or let's make it the SD Cooper Road intersection, where our guy Aaron Talu is right now. But we'll continue. I see some folks on pickups, making their way at the party's headquarters. So let's see if we can get let's see if we can get more of our colleagues coming in here as we try to give you updates. But now, on the last event that CDC held at the ATS, a very big one, like what we're seeing today, there were other issues that came up. Aaron Talu, are you there? Can you join me on this one?
Yes, Nelson, I'm here.
So
I'm still at the SD Cooper Junction.
okay, are you seeing any sign of Minister McGill and his team coming in so far?
Well, friend Nelson, I'm not sure what that means. Former Minister McGill will come, because we have our mayor Francis Tikwa, who normally assigned with the former Minister State for Presidential Affairs, Minister McGill. The last activity for her at the office. So it's a clear indication that there is a likelihood
that the former Minister of State will not be part of this particular activity today, from what I'm seeing. From what I'm
Okay.
seeing,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not sure that he will be part of this activity. If he was part, then Francis could be, a resident by now. But since I'm seeing Francis at the office, I left Francis at the office, it seems to be that he will not be part of this activity.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but as you can see, the place is still empty. I'm not seeing the turnout that I'm supposed to see. And speaking about Emmanuel Johnson, Emmanuel Johnson lives in district number 4. The youth chair of the CDC live in district number 4 as well. So I'm not saying, it seems to be that his presence in that district is not fair when it comes to rallying young people to move toward the CDC.
okay. So
Yeah,
but now,
and
Aaron, the
mm,
last rally that was held by the
mm,
CDC, there were
okay.
reports. There were
Mm,
reports that even some of the folks from the opposition community complained about, or pointed fingers to the issue of individuals being,
mm,
number one, trucked, and number
mm.
two, that people were paid. That's why that rally was highly attended. That's why the ATS was in fact crowded, and the CDC had to carry the how do you call them, the Liberian National Fire Service to be pulling water all around the place because of the huge turnout.
Mhm.
What are you hearing people saying? What are people out there saying with respect to a CDC having a rally, or the CDC having a rally today? With respect to, as far as that issue of maybe trucking or people getting paid is concerned.
So Nelson, the issue of trucking in Liberia is not strange, right? But for today, I'm still seeing people on buses. I'm seeing people on pickup truck, moving towards the party headquarters. So what happened the last time and what happened today is of no different. Similar things still happening. That you can see this bus is moving towards the party headquarters, and you have partisan in this bus as well. You can see across the road, you see a pickup truck as well. You can see a motorbike, but it's still happening. I'm still seeing people from various communities, from various districts, are moving towards the party headquarters, in buses and in pickup trucks. So it's still happening. It haven't changed. It's still happening.
Okay,
Yeah, it
okay,
haven't changed. It's still happening. And today, Nelson, today it seems to be it's on an increase today, because earlier on I saw a pickup truck from the MPA, the National Port
mm,
Authority, also transporting people from various districts toward the party headquarters. And I also saw government vehicles that have government plates on it, also have partisan in it, moving toward the party headquarters. And earlier on, when I make my way to the office, the taxi that I bought, I have 4 women in a taxi, and they were having conversation that somebody gave them $10 each to make their way to the party headquarters. They were given $10 each to make their way to the party headquarters.
Let's see how you getting me. Hello. Let's see.
okay, yes, yeah. Aaron, you have an update. Aaron Kuban, you have an update.
Yes, that's it. Just a few minutes ago, we saw hundreds of citizens leaving from the FP area. They are supporters and well wishers of the city under the banner of District Number 9, Representative Prince Afoko. As you see before your screen here, that's an ambulance with its inscription on it, donated by Honorable Prince Afoko. Yeah, and so just few minutes ago, many of them left the FPN and they are marching towards the headquarters. So that's the latest update. But we stay here awaiting the youth league chairman of the CDC, Emmanuel Boba Johnson, who is expected to march away from here to the headquarters of the CDC. But Frank Sapoko has managed to get many of the citizens to take them to the headquarters. Just a few minutes ago, they just came from the FPN to go over to the CDC headquarters. But there's another group here, another auxiliary group here from this FPN2. They are on the banner, the Mother Care for the re-election of President George Weah. So, yeah, so they are here gallery, they stay here gallery, but most of them are making their way to the headquarters. Though we've not been able to get images from the headquarters, but I'm told that many musicians have already gathered there. Let's see, am I live? I know that I'm seeing the screen. Since the Destiny has some technical issue. Well, I'm personally posted at the Bamuma End Junction here, where many musicians are gathering here for this thanking rally to appreciate President George Weah. Like someone said, it sounds ironical that the CDC that has been, have elected the government, is coming back, to also tell President we are taking. But I don't think that is so, because these are ordinary supporters of the government who in 2017 went to the polls to elect the government. So they believe that the government has done well. They believe that the government has performed in their thinking, and there's a need that the tell President George we are thinking, because he's the man who has been, carrying this torch, leading the party. And there's a very huge number also coming from the single end there. As we stay here, we can see them from the single end coming towards the Bamuma Junction here. And let's see if we can cross over on the other side to actually get a clear view of those guys that are approaching the Bamuma end, whether it is the youth chair that is already coming towards the Bamuma end or another auxiliary. But that's a very huge number there. As you can see them, they are coming. They have a car in front of them with a serene, to give them the way. So let's see if we can cross over to another side of the road to bring you exactly how it looks and what's going on there at the guys who are coming from the Bamuma end. So you see them coming there in their numbers. Let's see if we can give you a view of those guys coming. District number 14, Flower Town. So it's a very huge number here, very huge number of musicians. Very jubilant crowd of people here. Many people who are supporters of the CDC are mostly common people, like in the words of the CDC, the People's Party. And you can see them. You can see them here, young folks. And if you were to do your survey, apparently most of these people who are out here today did not vote for the CDC back in 2017 or 2005 because they were much younger. You see young people here, some of them first time voters, some of them their second time voting. But if you look at in their numbers, in majority, and that of also the first time voters. for those people who voted in 2005, you listen to most of them expressing that this enchantment in the CDC, apparently because they believe the struggle for the party and they wanted also the share of the national cake. But these young people here, they believe in the manifesto of President George Weah. And so they have not given up on his dream for the CDC and the country. And they want to make sure that the show is support to him and tell him hundreds of them are putting in here from the. Hello, Nelson, are you there? more citizens continue to march from towards the town areas over to the CDC headquarters. As you just saw, hundreds of them pass our way here at the Bamuma Junction, and more continue to come. We have them, more of them coming from the Bamuma end. You can see most of these ones here, believed to be first time voters. You can see them with the banner, never broke again. There's a group here, according to them, they are all first time voters who are here, mixed with other ones that are coming towards us. You can see within within the camera here, Nelson. And so the citizens are continuing to gather in their numbers. It is not clear whether it is the youth lead chair is the one that is coming there, but he's the only individual we asked here. They are waiting to see when he comes, then we can move forward to the headquarters of the CDT. But many of the citizens continue to pull in. Just 2 minutes after we saw another group of citizens pulling in towards the headquarters in a very huge number. We have another huge number of them also marching towards the headquarters. And I see Honorable Akaros Gray. Okay, Honorable Akaros Gray is marching with citizens also from district number 8, Mosurado County. As you know, he's the current representative of Mosurado County District number 8. So, Representative Akaros Gray is marching with these citizens supporters who are marching over to tell President George Weah thank you for what he has done, in their words, for the last 5 years, moving over to the 6 years. So that's Representative Moses Akaros Gray there with the supporters, the national first time voters for the re-election of President George Weah. Also marching, saw the real citizens also included in this group. Several slurs, Nelson. Just one of the things I've noticed that there are more slurs here for the CDC. Unlike when the CDC had programs back in the day when they were not in Woody Party, we just had a single banner coming together. The citizens, except for those small, the youth league, the women league, and other groups. But today, we've noticed several slurs. Each of the government officials also they have their own slurs. Many people believe that this might be due to the fact that campaign is coming. Everyone wants their share of the campaign money too as well. So you have sprinter group all around as a slurry, but that could also be a mobilization strategy that each one bring about 500 pressing, each slurry bring about 500 pressing. That obviously be a very huge number for the CDC. And so we saw Akaros Gray group has just passed with several slurries included with US citizens, the strong fighters. I see another group there under the banner, the district number 6 for Weah. That district number 6, but district number 8 for Weah. So that means they honor Akaros Gray too as well. Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting you.
Yeah, so Aaron, approximately how many persons are we talking about that came with Honorable Gray's grouping to form part of this rally today? Approximately how many persons are we talking about?
As you see the camera is put down the road there, just across the road. The numbers continue to increase. People still marching behind him. What I noticed is that when I first saw him, leaving with the first group, I thought that was ended. You see the other group there with district number 8, but we are so it means that all of the individuals that you see here going forward, they all following Honorable Akaros Moses Gray. So the numbers you can talk about maybe close to about 800 persons that are marching, behind the lawmaker.
Wow. Such a huge turnout. Aaron, now that the people are coming out, citizens are showing up in their numbers, I want you to tell us, what is it like now with respect to traffic, since in fact Bamuma Junction is one of those areas that is noted for a jam traffic situation?
Also, the traffic is forming. The queue we have here, you can see the queue already forming from the entourage that just came along with Representative Akaros Gray and other people that came from district number 14. This traffic is forming now. So in the next 1 hour, there will be a serious blockage, especially with the number of people that have passed since from here. Since I started, viewing these people coming from the town side towards the city headquarters, all of the numbers are gathering there. You have people also coming towards the Boulevard Junction end, like I saw
Macaulay Choco Flama, this will be a huge number. But the CDC is actually targeting a shutting down of the entire, economy, especially, shutting down the entire country to prove a point that on a Monday like this, especially a winning Monday, if they can have the number that came out on that Saturday at the ATS, it will speak a serious volume to those in the opposition that the CDC still remains strong. And like I said previously, most of the folks that we see here are young people. Now, see, if we were to say that many of the people we see here are people who supported President John Weah back in 2005 for the 2005 election or 2011 election, you will see older people here, very old people that will be here, because if we were 18 years in 2005 or 2018, you could do the calculation, but now there will be people who are very old. But one of the things that is shocking here is that many young people are in their numbers. So these people are mostly first-time voters or people who even voted in 2017 that might be impressed with the leadership of the country. And so they're coming out in their number. Another huge group is just approaching us as we speak.
Okay, so another group approaching you as you speak. But Aaron, let me bring something up here very quick. Since in fact I was just asking you about the traffic situation. There's a release from the Liberia National Police with respect to this traffic situation. Let me just get it coming up here very fast. So the Liberia National Police, let me just read this. It says LNP announces diversion of traffic tomorrow. So this release was out. Yes, it was out yesterday. So it says the Liberia National Police announces to the driving public that traffic will be diverted tomorrow, Monday, July 17, 2023, with motorists using the following routes. And this is very important. Now it says motorists commuting from Tottenham Boulevard towards Central Monrovia will be diverted from Cali Junction towards the Old Road. So if you're coming from Central Monrovia, you should pass through Cali Junction using the executive car wash, using that corridor through Old Road, and then you can make your way. So motorists commuting from Central Monrovia towards Painesville will be diverted through the airfield sync-up to Old Road. The diversion is intended to ensure free flow of traffic, while the Coalition for Democratic Change holds its program as at its headquarters on the Tottenham Boulevard. Members of the driving public are urged to cooperate with the traffic. And it's signed by the head of public, that's President Public Affairs of the Liberia National Police. That's no other than H. Moses Carter. So a release is up here, and I think by now, Aaron, the driving population should be aware that there will be, or there is already a serious diversion of the traffic for today due to the rally from the CDC. The CDC thank you rally. Aaron, you want to go ahead? You were just talking about a group that was approaching you while
yes, I see them approaching the Bambuba Air House. So we don't know as to whether it is the youth league chairman yet, but we got to find out because they're going towards the Bambuba Air. This is another story. Several a progressive movement for the re-election of President John Weah. We have the Central Monrovia can support the re-election of President John Weah. So that's another story. That's the youth league. And we have the people of West Point. So there are several stories. Yes, with different banners, different flyers. Expressing their support for President John Weah re-election. Also, to tell him thank you for what they believe he has done for the country in the last 5 years.
Okay, so
that group we're talking about just went into the Bambuba, just to the Bambuba area. They were in the house.
Okay, they went into the Vamuma area. But approximately, Aaron, let's talk. Yes, great. I'm hearing very clear. Approximately, how many groups are we talking about that have passed you since you got at Vamuma Junction this morning? Approximately, how many?
If I should do an approximation, I will tell you about 25 different auxiliary groups that passed with President John Weah. Like I said, this is politics. This might be a move to have more mobilization where different groupings will do their own mobilization instead of getting from the party structure. But on the other hand too, there can be money too as well. So people they form these auxiliaries to get their share of the campaign money. So it's two sides. You form an auxiliary, you get money to run the campaign to the mobilization, so you get something into your pockets. On the other hand, too, it could be a good mobilization strategy to get people, into drop blocks, because that's the thing is that the political parties have a structure wherein they have not just the national chairman, they have the national chairman, they have the national executive committee, they have the youth league, they have tunnel heads. So those tunnel heads are responsible to mobilize people in drop blocks as well. So it amidst those blocks that they have, who are those people who can meet the people face on and mobilize to them, like you have quote unquote the Junior Western campaign. There are more explorers that have been for the CDC. I don't think that should be a problem, but yeah, like I said, there is something more on that aside from the mobilization aspect.
Wow. Now, and that's very interesting. About 25 different auxiliaries have passed you this morning, making their way on the grounds of the CDC. So you can imagine what the CDC headquarters will be right now, with all those groups coming from just the central Monrovia or the District 8N, going towards the headquarters of the CDC. And there's also this group that's been making its way from the Pinsville belt, from District 5, where Representative Thomas Fala of the CDC is the lawmaker. They've been making their way as well towards the headquarters of the CDC. So you can imagine what the turnout is already on the grounds of the CDC. It is interesting that the Liberia National Police put up a release, making it clear to the public the issue of traffic diversion, that the traffic will be diverted. So if you are coming from central Monrovia going towards the Pinsville belt, just be aware that you will have to use the old road, make your way at Catholic Junction or maybe the Vamuma House, and then you can continue on, because right at about now, the grounds of the CDC will already be crowded. That's something very important to note here. And the Liberia National Police was able to make that clear. But while we're doing this, I'm still trying to see if we can get Haji Masali, because it's important that we know exactly what the situation is at the grounds of the CDC, at the headquarters of the CDC. What exactly is the situation right now? What exactly is the situation right now? Have Liberians or Seditians trooped in on the grounds of the CDC? What exactly is it right now? We are hopeful of connecting with Haji Masale so we get more updates from the grounds of the CDC, and we will definitely be giving you all of the views from those different locations. So I want to say thanks for joining us. Of course, you're watching Spoon TV. We're live on Spoon TV on Facebook, Spoon TV. We're live on Fabric TV. We're live on Super TV. And we're also live on YouTube at Spoon Talk Live. I want to say thanks a lot for joining us on this very special coverage, or this full coverage of the CDC Thank You Rally. We have our folks out there in the field. We have Aaron Kuban, who is at Vamuma, giving us all of the updates from there. According to Aaron, about 25 different auxiliaries have passed him since he made his way at Vamuma this morning. So it means that Liberians are trooping in for the CDC Thank You Rally today. Now, also on this full coverage is Aaron Talu. Aaron Talu is right now at the ELW Junction. He's going to keep giving us update. It is expected that the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Minister Nathaniel McGill, will be coming from that end with his own entourage today. But it remains unclear whether or not he's going to make his way. But it's expected that he will come from that end today, since, in fact, today is the CDC's Thank You Rally. Now, also on this special coverage, or this full coverage, is Aaron, that's Trocon Flaman, our colleague. Trocon Flaman has been making his way from the District 5 in Montserrat County, where Representative Thomas Fala is the lawmaker. Of course, Trocon Flaman has been giving us updates from the 72nd Junction up to 72nd Boulevard, and then on the Tottenham Boulevard. The last time we connected with Trocon Flaman, he was on the Tottenham Boulevard giving us update on what the unfoldings are. And I could see at the time that seditionists were already trooping in, making their way on the grounds of the CDC's headquarters. And Haji Masale, we're yet to connect with Haji. The last time we tried doing this, it didn't work out, but it is expected that Haji Masale would be on the grounds or at the headquarters of the CDC, of course, where the elaborate program will be held today. It's all in celebration of the CDC's approximately 6 years in power after being in opposition for 12 years. And of course, they say they are appreciating the president, the CDC leadership for steering the affairs of the country for 6 years, approximately 6 years. It was on the 22nd of January in 2018 when the CDC was inaugurated and became or tested leadership for the first time in Liberia. So we're moving very close to another election. And of course, these are all activities that forms part of the build up to the actual campaign. And someone is asking that if July can be like this, then you can imagine what August, when the actual campaign activity kickstart, what August will actually be like. But let's go over. I'm seeing here that the Team McGill has arrived. Where are they right now? Let's get our colleague coming in here. So we know exactly. Wow. So we know exactly where they are. But I'm getting hints here that the team with from former Minister McGill, they're already making their way. They've arrived somewhere. We're going to be bringing you the updates from where they are right now. And of course, yes, we'll be doing that shortly here for you. We will also very shortly be going to the grounds of the CDC to tell you exactly what it's like. My colleague just told you about 25 auxiliaries have passed him at Vamuma from this morning up to now. So we will be moving in to give you some updates from there. So Aaron Talu is still at ELW Junction. Yes, he's still at ELW Junction, and we will be connecting with some of the folks. But let me recognize some of you who have joined us on this broadcast again. Let me go back to our comment section to recognize some of you joining us. It is because of you that we come up here to do what we do, because we want to make sure that you're informed and, of course, giving you authentic information void of our personal feelings. And that's exactly what the Spoon Network is here to deliver for you. So let's go back to the comment section here on our live stream. I see Lasana Fole. He said, who's in Bushra Island? Well, the CDC youth league should have come from Bushra Island. Well, there was a shift in that plan. Of course, they will now be picking up from the Vamuma intersection in Sinko. I see Thomas. This is moving so fast. Jenkins, Chelsea Dot. That's Doko. He's following. Robert Wolf Fan. He's following as well. Forgive me if I don't get your name right. Marian Roberts. Thanks for joining us. I see Lasana Fode, thanks for joining us as well. Joyce Bala, thanks for joining us. CN Pin, thanks for joining us on this very special coverage here today. Matthew Momo, thanks for joining us. That's Matthias Momo. Thanks for joining us. Successful Freeman, thanks for joining us as well. And let's do this together. Of course, we're going to make sure that you get a clearer understanding of everything that's going to be happening today with respect to the CDC rally. Of course, CDC is having a thank you rally today. At some point in time, we will open the lines for you to share your thoughts, share your views on the rally today. Of course, you're going to say what you think about it. Of course, and then we will again go back into the field and get our guys giving us more updates from where they are. So we want to say thank you. Of course, Let's do this together. Lasana Fode, thanks for joining us. Um, thanks for joining us. Lasana Fode, thanks for joining us as well. So let's go back to ELW Junction or the SD Cooper Road Junction where Aaron Talu is. Let's get to know what's happening there right now. Aaron Talu, I hope you can hear me.
I'm getting you, Nelson.
Okay,
I'm
Aaron,
getting you.
tell us, man. Tell us, Aaron, what are you still at ELW Junction?
Yes, I'm right before the RB Bank, the International Bank, Liberia Limited, right before the SD Cooper Junction. That's where I am currently.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing on the screen here, Aaron, it appears that the place is still so clear. Not too many people still making their way to the rally. It appears more to me since this morning I sat in the seat. It appears to me that more of those going to the rally are coming from Central Monrovia, the District 5, and other places. But tell us, what was the situation like when you were off camera with respect to the number of people turning up to make their way for this rally today?
So, Nelson, obviously, you see people will come from Central Monrovia and District number 5 as compared to any other part of Montserrat County. Mind you now, from Central Monrovia, you got Cloudtown,
Talu,
you
I'm
got
sorry.
Nickeltown. Mm.
Talu, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I will have to let you go so that you can maybe readjust and try to join us.
Are you
Try
not
to
getting me?
re-enter the studio. Just exit.
Okay,
There's a break in.
okay,
Yeah, you're not coming too clear. You can
okay.
try to rejoin us. Yes. So let's see if we can do that. But we are going to okay. So let's see if we can get Aaron coming back later on. So very shortly we will provide the the lines. We'll open the lines. We'll make the
So what you see here, what you see here is the Revolutionary National Youth League of the Coalition for Democratic Change marching towards the headquarters. We see the vice chair here, Eric Kawale, Secretary General, Hassan Lule, also
In this parade.
Okay. So, Aaron, are you there? Okay. Aaron Kuba coming through. There seems to be a little bit of issue here with connection, but you are watching Spoon TV live. Of course, we're live on Fabric TV, we're live on Super TV, and also on YouTube at Spoon Talk Live. We want to say thanks a lot for joining us on this special coverage, a full coverage here on the CDC, that's the Coalition for Democratic Change. Thank you rally that is organized today in appreciation of President George Weah for his many development initiatives in the country. Of course, the CDC has organized this to appreciate the president, the leadership for all they've done for the country for the past 5 to 6 years. And of course, this is exactly why we're here. And the Spoon Network is going to keep providing a full coverage of all of the major happenings today. We're going to bring you the happenings as they unfold. And we have our guys out there trying to do just that for us. we have our man Chokon Flama now who has joined us on the stream. Chokon, hello, how are you? Chokon Flama, are you there? So Chokon is joining us from the headquarters of the CDC. So what you're seeing on the screen here is exactly what the headquarters of the CDC looks like right now. What you see here think that there are some who think that this situation they turned up today might just be more than or compared to what we saw at the ATS when the CDC had another elaborate program, of course, endorsing the president's second term bid. This might just be another or a reoccurrence of that situation because Liberians are trooping in. And as you saw there on the grounds of the CDC, the place is crowded. Uh, we will go back at some point to get more updates from our colleague there, Chokon Flama, to give us more updates with respect to some of the happenings, the different groupings that are there, and what are the people saying. We'll do a couple of interviews with some of those people. And then on the flip side, we're going to open the lines for you to talk, for you Liberians in and out of the country to say, speak your mind, say what you think about today's event. And after which, we will then move into the full program, the actual program itself, when some hierarchies in the leadership of the CDC, including the president, President George Manuel Weah, they'll all be making some very special the program planned for today. So we want to encourage you to keep watching, keep following the program. This full coverage is here for you. We're doing this because we want to make sure that you, the Liberian people, whether in and out of the country, you are informed. We bring you up to speed with all of the major happenings in the country. And this here today is just one of those many happenings, of course, in the country today. The CDC Thank You Rally. So our guys are still setting up. So while they're doing that, I'm going to provide a number here that to be able to make your points. I will provide a WhatsApp number that you can call to make your point on this special coverage here. We are going to do this. We're going to provide a WhatsApp number that you can call, and you are supposed to call this number only on WhatsApp as you make a contribution here on this special, this full coverage here today. We will keep giving you update. We got hints that the team from former Minister McGill, he and his entourage, they're getting ready, they're prepared. We're going to bring you a coverage on them as they make their way to the party headquarters. We're going to bring you up to speed with some of what's happening and the different activities as they make their way to the HQ. That's the CDC party's headquarters. So we're going to do all of this right here. So keep following whichever medium, wherever you're following from, whether you're following by means of Fabric TV, Super TV, whether you are joining us via YouTube on Spoon Talk Live, or maybe you're joining us on Spoon TV. We want to say welcome. Thanks for joining us. And let me see if I can bring Aaron Kuban back. Maybe he has an update to give us just before making the lines available that you can call. So we have the you making your points on this coverage here today. Well, Aaron Kuban seems to be getting ready. So once he's ready, we are going to get set up, and of course we will then move on to bring you some of the updates from there. But let me make the WhatsApp number available that you can call and make your contribution. as we move in to this very special coverage, the full coverage here today on the CDC. Of course, full coverage here on the CDC. Of course, their rally today, their rally today, and the happenings, everything you need to know about it. Of course, we're bringing you uh, the coverage here as the activity goes on today. So we will provide a number here shortly that you can call as we get ready to do this, as we get ready to move on, bringing you more updates here uh, as we bring you more updates here. So let's see if we can do this for you. Okay, so you can call this number only on WhatsApp. You can call this number only on WhatsApp and make a contribution here. What do you think about the rally today? Of course, the CDC Thank You rally that's going on today. We will keep bringing you updates as we have our guys posted in different locations here today. We will give you more updates on the happenings as they unfold. So that number on the stream is the number you can call only on WhatsApp. Don't call direct, only on WhatsApp. You can call that number on WhatsApp, and you will be able to make your contribution here on what you think. What do you think about the CDC Thank You rally today, the turn up and all of that? What does that say to you? And all of that, we will take your calls only on WhatsApp on that particular number on the stream. Okay, so yes, why we do this? Um, Liberians are out there. The CDC party headquarters is getting blue. In fact, it is even blue right now. Liberians are turning up in their numbers. Representative Thomas Fowler of District 5 is already by now at the grounds of the CDC headquarters with his own entourage. The folks from District 5 were able to make their way at the grounds of the CDC, and they are there. Of course, the group with Representative County, they were able to make their way as well on the headquarters or at the grounds of the CDC. And someone says, it's going to be a well-attended event today. There's going to be a well-attended one. The CDC is noted for pulling the crowds. All right. Even while in the opposition for about 12 years, the CDC has been noted for pulling the crowds. Even before winning the elections in our country, the CDC has been noted for pulling the crowds. Of course, CDC has been that political party that whenever it has an occasion of such, you will see people turning up in their numbers. All right. So we will definitely bring you all of the happenings, all of the number is on the stream. That's the WhatsApp number. Okay, that's the WhatsApp number that you can call in case you want to make an input. What do you make of the CDC's rally today? So we'll take this first person here on the line. Let's see if we can talk to this person here. Hello, you live.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Nelson Colai, and thanks to your listening audience.
Okay, so your name, sorry, where are you calling from?
My name is Henry B. Carter, and I joined your conversation this afternoon from District 2 resident.
In Montserrat County?
Yeah, Montserrat County.
Okay.
As it is now, my attention.
Yeah, so just go ahead, tell us, what do you make of the turn up today, the CDC Thank You rally?
And on the standpoint of being objective, we think the day is just disappointing. We think they went out to test their strength, but to their ultimate surprise, they met with the force of disappointment because of tracing back to their history. We know when CDC coming out, we know how the entire country could be led, but then as it is now, it's quite disappointing, and I think they are just there to infringe on the right of ordinary Liberians going in and out, sort out for their greener pastures to, their movement here and there. We think it's a sad disappointment for them.
Don't you think? Don't you think the turnout today is massive? And the CDC has again proven that she has a crowd. She controls the crowd.
No, Nelson. You see, we politics to look at politics. We look at the historicity of issues. We know politics to be something that you have to test the history of how things been happening till now. We know CDC before. What's going on now is a side day, but then
okay.
we think that out.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I'm going to post the link as well here. I'm going to post the link as well that you can equally join the broadcast with. I will do that. I will equally post the link so that you out there can be able to join the broadcast as well. So we'll take more of your contributions. What do you think of the rally today? The CDC Thank You rally, the turn up. Seditionists have gathered on the grounds of the capital of their political party, the headquarters of their political party. What do you make of the turn up today? Let's talk to this person here. Hello, you live.
Yeah, good afternoon. Good afternoon to the people of Liberia.
Yes, go ahead quickly, sir.
Yeah, anyway, for the recognition, I'm praying to Lincoln Jimmy, calling from Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay. What do you make of the turn up today, Prince?
Yeah. Just want to raise. Yeah, I just want to raise the first wave. I've seen people from like 72nd Waterfall and seeing media taking Waterfall, Waterfall, which is a notorious criminal in Liberia that is well known within the 72nd belt. You see Waterfall really treated Monrovia, and another criminal like them might kill. See Waterfall taking people Waterfall to the city, and you see Waterfall 100% protected today by really the street of the city of Monrovia. Do you really think like Brentford will listen to those kind of things and you see Waterfall trooping and then you see Waterfall is barricaded? So the other thing is just laughing, but we know CDC back then, we know CDC today. All those things that do, they can't help anymore. All what we have to say now is that the Liberian people are resolved for taking Joseph Mapaga and Jeremiah as the next president comes on 10.
Thank you very much. Let's hold you there and take another person here very quick. Oh, well. The number on the screen direct. Don't place a direct call. Kindly call via WhatsApp. Please call via WhatsApp. Please don't try calling the number directly. Please don't do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take another person here on the line. Let's see if we can take this person. Hello, you live.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Yes, sir. It's great to have you. Tell us your name and where you're calling from quickly.
Okay, my name is Gibson, and I'm calling from the city community in Pinto.
Okay, Gibson, go ahead. What do you make of the turnout today? The CDC Thank You rally.
You know, my brother, I just want to ask that Liberians are inputting, influencing on people, right, who want to go on their normal basis. You know, in this country, we look at everything. Supposing it was the other side of the other political party. This is the people's democratic right. Whether people turn up, I've been watching you people live this morning, saying, Tony, see the crowd at the party headquarters, until they pull the ring, the people are there. Let us give the people, Tony, this is a political son. Who you want to vote for, you vote for them.
Okay.
But let us always learn to believe in Liberia and say the truth.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We'll take 3 more calls and we'll go back to our colleagues so we get more updates coming from out there. Of course, the folks so our colleagues can give us more updates from the ELW Junction, where Aaron Talu is, the party headquarters, where Trokan Flama is, the Vamuman intersection, where our colleague Aaron Kuban is. Of course, we're going to get updates coming from all these areas. But let's go back and see if we can take another person right here on the line. Hello, you live. Okay, no, we lost this person. So you can make your contribution via the WhatsApp number on the stream, or better still, you can join the show by clicking the link. Okay, the link that we have in the comment section, and you can make your comment section. You can make your contribution rather via that link. Let's take another person here. Hello, you live. Hello.
Yeah. I'm from my end. I'm James Virginia, and I do join you from India, from Justice.
Okay, James, let's hear you. The CDC thank you rally. What do you make of the occasion today and also the turnout?
For today's occasion, I'm actually surprised to see these people that are crowd in the day. Yeah, I'm watching it live right now, but the place is overcrowded and the rain is not even stopping them. So I think it's as control over most of the water. Actually,
okay.
It's going to be real.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's hold you there. We'll take 2 more calls and then we'll go back to bring you more updates from the field. Let's see if we can get another person coming here. No, we lost this person. So you can keep your calls coming via WhatsApp on the number that's pinned on the stream. And you can also check the comment section for the link, and you can use that link. You will be able to come up live on the stream and be able to make your point right here. So Stephen Bernard says, please inbox me your WhatsApp. No, this is the WhatsApp number on the stream. So if you look on the screen here, this is the WhatsApp number. So just use that number, and then you can be able to join the live stream here. We appreciate if you can use that number. And you'll be able to join the broadcast either via WhatsApp, or you can use the link and you'll be able to come up on the stream and make your contribution here. So Spoon TV, we're coming to you, of course, with this special coverage, a full coverage on the CDC Thank You Rally. Of course, Seditians are appreciating President George Weah and their party, the political leaders of their party, for providing leadership to Liberia for about 6 years now. And when you listen to Seditians, a lot of things they talk about is the construction of roads, good healthcare system, and a lot of other developmental initiatives they think are reasons to appreciate the CDC government for. But let's take this person. Hello, you live.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Yes, sir. It's great to have you. Please tell us the name and where you're joining us from.
Yeah, hi. My name is George, and I call from New Jersey.
Okay.
And I'm kind of really disappointed that based on the economic situation in Liberia, people in Liberia can hardly afford 3 square meals a day, and there are many women and children that are dying at the JFK Medical Center. And the police does not get paid on time. So like, you know what I mean? Like everything in Liberia is wrong. What is wrong with Liberia? Are you people's kind of possessed or something? Because,
okay,
like,
so
you know,
no. Listen, you can have your disagreement with the people who are turning up today for the occasion. But it will not mean that they're possessed. We all look at things differently depending on where we sit.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. I agree with you. But based on my perspective, I'm really disappointed. And I'm not just disappointed. I am actually like, I don't know if I should cry because another 6 more years for just me. Like, what will happen to Liberia? And like, it's a lot. I'm really disappointed.
Okay.
That's all I can say. And I believe there's a many Liberia in America watching that, and it's also disappointed this morning too.
Thank you very much for your contribution right here on the show. Of course, this is a special coverage. We're bringing you a full coverage on the CDC Thank You Rally. Of course, that's organized today. Of course, we will get more of your calls. And while we're doing this, we keep our eyes up. Once we get signal from our colleagues in the field, we're going to definitely go ahead. But who the man calling me on video? Okay, so let's take this person here. Kindly call your video off. If you want to call video, then you can use the how do you call it, the link. Just use the link, then you can come on in case you want to make your contribution via video. Then you can use the link, and then you will appear live on the stream. But let's take you. Hello, who pass away?
Yeah, thank you, Nelson. Yeah, thank you, Nelson. I followed the absolutely for the capital daily.
Okay. Let's hear you. What do you make of today's event, the CDC Thank You Rally? Of course, the huge turnout today.
Okay, you know, it was good, man. I was watching like morning for Liberia to be that whole section on the street with all necessary facility using.
Mhm.
I did the housing now, what to do, transport to the roof for.
Again, please. Okay. Yeah. Cooper, just hold on a bit. Let me announce again. Please do not call the number on the stream. Don't call that number directly. Just make your call via WhatsApp. It's only via WhatsApp that we're going to be taking your calls. So Cooper, just wrap up.
Yeah, that was disappointed because to see all the working days and to be for Labrador to be at home, plan the entire street in the name of any church, we are taking from 40 to salary.
Okay. Please do not call the number on the screen directly. It's either you join the live, it's either you join the broadcast by the link that we've provided, or you call the number via WhatsApp. Please do not call direct. Please do not call that number direct. Don't place a direct call. You can call via WhatsApp, and that's why we indicated the WhatsApp, with the number. Please do that for us. Okay, so we will take a few more calls as we get set to bring you more updates. I'm getting word that seditionists are trooping in at the headquarters of the CDC right now, and the entire corridor there has turned blue. All right, so we will be bringing you some live coverage from there very shortly. But let's take this person. Hello, you live?
Hello.
Okay, sir, you live?
My name is Joe. My name is Joe Blamanja. I call you from Germany, UH.
Okay.
At the Forger Center.
Okay, Jala, tell us, man. You've been following the coverage today, and CDCians have turned up, or Liberians have turned up to appreciate the CDC or President George Weah for providing leadership. What do you make of today's event?
No, brother, let's do us here. First of all, what are we in President Weah for? Are we taking and we are for breaking hardship upon Liberian people? Are we taking President Weah of increasing corruption? Are we very serious in the country? Because all things are moving forward. Why Liberia we are still lagging behind? All because of illiteracy.
Okay.
So for me, I see it as inverse testimonies. For us to gather together to carry President Weah. It's not important.
You see it. You see it as infinitesimal to gather to appreciate President George Weah today. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because there is nothing to thank President Weah for.
Okay, thank you.
We should be talking on now.
Thank you. Let's hold you there, sir. Let's kindly hold you there, and we're gonna connect with Trocon. I just saw something very interesting. He has an update to give us. Trocon Flama, if you're there, you can join us. I hope to have Aaron Kuban coming back to give us more updates from Vamuma, to tell us exactly what the situation is at Vamuma. Aaron Talu is at ELW Junction of what's happening at the ELW Junction. I hope to have Aaron Talu coming up to give us some updates with respect to the happenings from there. Of course, we're here, and it's because of you that we've showed up, of course, to give you a clearer understanding, a clear picture of the happenings on the CDC Thank You rally today. President George Weah is being appreciated by Cilicians, and Cilicians are appreciating the CDC as well for providing approximately 6 years of national leadership after being in the opposition for the CDC was in opposition for 12 years. Of course, that's why they've gathered today. And these are all building blocks to the actual campaign activities I said to take off by August of this year. Campaign starts in August. So the whole of August and September is going to be massive campaign throughout the country. And these are some of the building blocks, of course, the activities leading up to the actual campaign in the country as Liberians gear up to making another decision that's going to take them for the next 6 years, deciding the fate of the country, decide who are those individuals that will be steering the affairs of the country for the next 6 years. Liberians will definitely be making that decision on October 10th. And these are all the activities leading to that very day. And of course, this is just one of the activities. The CDC Thank You rally that is being held today. Cilicians are appreciating the government, the president, for providing leadership. And when you listen to a lot of the Cilician, they would talk about the issue of more roads, connectivity in the country. The free tuition policy is one thing that they will point to as one of the major achievements of this government at the University of Liberia. Free tuition policy, the free wax or the wax fee payment is one of those things that they will point out to as an achievement from this government, and among other things. And they think that is expedient enough, it's just prudent to move out there and appreciate the president for the enormous contributions he's making to the country, and he continues to make, and all of that. And that's why they've gathered today. So while I wait my colleagues to join me here, let me go back to the line and take more of your calls. I want you to keep your calls coming. It's two ways. It's how you join us via the link. You can just click on any of the links that you see on the screen, whether Fabric TV, Super TV, or Spoon TV. Click on the link, put in your name, and then boom, I'm going to see you right here and bring you live on the stream to make your contribution. Better still, you can call via the WhatsApp number we have on the stream. Just call me via WhatsApp, and we're going to link you up here. We want you to tell us, what exactly do you make of today's event? What do you make of the activity today? Liberians on a Monday have gathered, and of course, they are appreciating the president for his many contributions, for all he continues to do. Of course, what do you make of the event today? And turn up as well. The turn up. What do you make of the turn up as well as Liberians gear up for October 10th? What does this say even to the contenders? Other political parties that are in the race with the CDC. What does this say to them? What sort of message does this send about the quality of leadership provided? That in the midst of everything, the opposition will say that you look out there in the streets of Monrovia on a Monday like this, and you see this kind of turn up, Liberians gearing up, trooping in at the headquarters of the CDC. What sort of message does that send? And all of that, of course, you can share your thoughts on these right here this afternoon as we move on with this broadcast. So we're going sincere apologies on that. We will keep working to make the connection work better for you. But we still up here. See, let's hope we can get this other call coming in. Um, okay, so we have someone here trying to join us from this end. Let's hope we can bring this person on. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm Henry B. Carter, and I call you
Okay,
from
Henry Carter, where are you joining us from?
Pinsville, Jacobstown. Oh, thank you this
You joining
afternoon.
us from where?
Pinsville, Jacobstown. I join
Henry
you.
Carter, you said where are you joining us from, sir?
I join you from Pinsville, Jacobstown.
Okay, go ahead. Share your thoughts. What do you make of the CDC thank you rally today?
Well, I think it's a sad day for the CDC because this is not a CDC that we know back in 2017, 2005, and so forth. I think it's quite a disappointing thing on their end. You know, we know the CDC to be quite a huge, strong party that will put out more crowd than what they are putting out now. So we think that it's a sad thing. It's a disappointing thing from the end. So we will want to.
Thank you, Carter. Your network is not too good, but so we want to say thank you again for joining us. Yes, we are live on Spoon TV, Fabric TV, and of course, we're also live on Super TV and on YouTube. We want to say thanks for joining us. We want you to keep making your contribution. Let's talk to this person here. Hello, you're live. Please reduce the volume of your monitor there in the background. Please do that for us, sir.
Yeah. How are you?
Yes, sir. Let's hear your name and where you're joining us from.
Thank you for the call. I prefer what do people make of the turnout at the CDC headquarters?
Yeah.
I don't see anything so strange, but take note now. I want you to consider what any serious or follow of CDC will do today. And I think the answer is likely no. Any adult citizen will be at our program. So if you consider the number over there and the overall number of registered voters, that should give you a clue as to what's happening. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for your contribution. Thanks a whole lot for participating on the program, so we will take more of the course. We will take more of the course, and you can also keep making your contribution in the comment section. You can keep making your contribution in the comment section. We are posting a number for direct calls only. Okay, for direct calls only. That's for those of you who want to call in direct. So for the direct calls, the number is there, scrolling right on the screen. So you can use that number to call in direct in case you want to make a contribution on the program. So let's hope we can do that as well. So the number is there on the screen that you can use in case you want to make a contribution via the direct line, not WhatsApp. But let's go back to the line and talk to this person. Hello, you live.
Hello.
Okay, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Mata, and I do join you from Lana Street.
Okay, go ahead. What's your take on the rally today, the CDC Thank You rally?
I joined this rally. I was expecting more people to this rally because I know what CDC can. CDC they pay people to go for rally. Yeah, CDC is noted for paying people to go and attend their rally, their program. So that's why you see that huge amount of crowd putting up.
But you are aware that the CDC, the CDC rather, even in opposition, who still pull the crowd. Are you saying that even while in opposition, they were paying people? That's why people were trooping into their events? Please do not call the number, the WhatsApp line direct. There's a number scrolling right on the screen there that you are supposed to place direct calls on. The Lone Star number there is the one that you can place, or that you are supposed to place direct calls on. Please do not call the WhatsApp line direct. So let's take this person. Hello, you live.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you live. Let's hear your name and where you're calling from. Hello, are you there?
Hello.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm there.
Yep.
Yeah, to the issue. I mean, looking at what I observed last night in my community, a very close friend of mine, a lot of people in the community. But what happened, yes, I believe they will put on the class today because they were all in our community and they're giving labor to us to be called. So definitely we have people that are doing anything. So
Thank you very much. Let's bring in what's your take? Yes, go ahead, Moses. What's your take?
Okay, I don't know what the seditions mean by thanking Weah. Is it thanking him because of thanking him for killing auditors, thanking him for imposing high level of corruption in the government, and the hardship is too much. So I don't know what are they thanking him for. I'm still confused. That's my thought. Yeah. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for your contribution. There seems to be a little bit of issue with your connection as well. Yes, go ahead, sir. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Wilbur, and calling from Fargo, North Dakota.
Okay. Okay, tell us, what's your take on the CDC thank you rally today, considering the turn up and all of that, especially on the Monday?
Okay, I do not want the opposition to see that and overlook it, overlook your opponent in any race.
Okay.
The CDC has done some. The CDC has done some over the last years. Even if it's not real, if it's not sincere, people who are benefiting from it, whether it is secure, whether it is real.
Mhm.
You see that stuff they do at school with this or what stuff. People are gullible. They don't care about other things. This is the best thing this guy has done for them. So they see one thing that they tend to appreciate, and this is why you see many people are coming out there today. That's just one thing. Are you there?
Okay, yeah, just wrap up so we take another person here. All right.
Okay, many other reasons. Like you see those small roads, the big Nablus. The people, young children have not gone out of that country. They don't know better. So they think that's the best thing they're getting out of this government. So the opposition needs to wake up and do their homework and do better.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. He says the opposition needs to stand up and do better. They shouldn't feel complacent. Let's take Joe Blaman live. Joe, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Joe, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, Joe, where are you joining?
I was on a few minutes ago, but I went out. I'm calling from. I'm there. I'm there. Yes, I'm joining from Germany. As I was saying, I'm joining. Hello.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Joe. We have a little bit of issue with the connection, but I think.
Yes, I'm still on. Hello. You know, uh, we should expect people to come out. This shouldn't be something strange to us because over the years you guys have invested a lot of money for this event. People to come out for them. But one thing I want to say that we people need to come together in all the rest in Liberia because the is bleeding. Today I see Liberia as the Israelites that went into captivity. So we need to come together in order, most especially the opposition, in order to rescue this country. And it's not normal. The first day, in a week, you found people neglecting jobs in order to tell question. We are thank you and all other government offices close where they should be gathering for the country for the development of the country. So we, this we shouldn't see it as something normal or normal thing. It's not normal. Why why couldn't I do it over the weekend? Hello?
thank you for following us. Thanks a lot for following this special broadcast here. So let's go back to connect with some of those joining the program as we get ready shortly to connect with our folks in the field. Let's say hello to you. Welcome. Yeah, hello. Tell us your name, sir, and where you joining from. Okay. Tell us, what do you make of today's rally? What's your take on today's activity? You think it's bookers? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. We will hold you there. Let's see if we can establish contact with our guys in the field. Let's see if we can establish contact with our guys in the field. Chokon Flaman, Haji Masale, Aaron Talu as well, to give us update on the happenings out there. Let's see if we can connect with the guys. But in the meantime, we'll keep taking your participation on this full coverage here. We will certainly keep taking in your calls as we continue on with the activity here. We'll keep taking your calls as we continue with the activity here. Okay. We will keep taking your participation here on this coverage. So you can keep putting in your calls as we try to re-establish contact with our guys. You can call the WhatsApp line on the stream there. You can call the WhatsApp number only on WhatsApp. And of course, you can call the direct line on the number that's shooting right on the stream. So we will move straight ahead to take more of your contribution here on this coverage. Of course, there's the special coverage from the Coalition for Democratic Change, the CDC. Of course, thanking President George Weah for his many contributions to the country. The CDC is having a rally today. The rally is called the CDC Thank You Rally. Of course, it's held at the headquarters of the Coalition for Democratic Change. Why are they having the rally? The CDC says the president has done a lot in the past 5 years. And of course, they are appreciating President George Weah for his many contributions today. And of course, the Spoon Network is bringing you this special coverage here, a full coverage of all of the happenings. Since this morning, we've been bringing you this coverage. We've been bringing this coverage since this morning. We've been bringing you the coverage. Of course, we will keep making sure that we bring you the happenings as they unfold. And a lot of the folks who our cameras were able to capture this morning have been making their ways on the grounds of the CDC since this morning. They've been making their way at the CDC headquarters. There were folks who came with Representative Moses Akaras-Gray of District Number 8, Montserrat County. They were able to make their way to the CDC party headquarters. Some other auxiliaries made their way there as well. And the team from District 5, where Representative Thomas Fala, they were able to make their way as well to the party's headquarters. And of course, our guy, Aaron Kuban, and Chokon Flaman were all giving us updates on the happenings as they went on. All right, so very shortly, we will take a break. We will take a very short break as we get ready to come back on this coverage. Of course, we're going to be giving you the happenings as they unfold, and of course, a very objective analysis on the happenings as well. We are going to be bringing you here. But let's quickly bring in. Okay, so Holmes, Mr. Holmes, thanks for joining us. It's great to have you up here on this full coverage. What's your take? What do you make of today's rally, the CDC Thank You rally?
Well, for me, it is Monday, and people shall be going to work to get money for their family. And they are going for a rally. And so, for me, I don't see it necessary. It should be done on Saturday or on Sunday, but on Monday it's a working day, and people are going on rally. So I don't see what's the issue of CDC having a rally on Monday. And Monday should be a working day to generate revenue for the government and the poor people. They're going to CDC rally and say,
Considering the turn up today, what does that say to even people in the opposition community? And what does that say about the CDC as a party?
For me, the turn up is not the point, because CDC always put up a lot of crowd on the rally. But I believe that on October 10th, the Liberal will decide the best for them. Who to decide to do, whether it's CDC or UP or ANC or whosoever party they would choose. Because I don't think the crowd doesn't matter, because people will just go over the crowd either to see what's going on, to see this. People go on the street, people will march, people will get money for doing that. So the crowd now, it doesn't matter. What matters now is October 10th.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution on the program. Thanks a whole lot. We appreciate you. Okay. So, folks, we stay up here. As I was saying, shortly we will take a break, but we're going to keep bringing you the updates here. We will have you informed. Our cameras are all out there in the streets. We are going to make sure that we bring you the information as it is. Of course, having you informed, letting you know exactly what's happening out there with respect to the CDC Thank You rally that is being organized to appreciate President George Weah for his leadership provided for about 6 years to Liberia now. All right, so we will keep bringing you all of the updates, but right about now, we are going to take a very short break to be back. All right, Spoon TV, thanks for following. Let's go for a very short break here to be back.